Welcome back to the channel. Monica Lou here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the next 6 months. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. So Taurus, in this reading, I'm going to be providing you with an extended reading where I'm going to be looking at the next 6 months for you. If you're interested in that, the link for that will be in the description box below. Okay, so your challenge, Taurus, for the next 6 months is the moon. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so Taurus, your biggest challenge for the next 6 months has a lot to do with the moon. And the moon is very much connected to the things that we don't see, the things that are hidden, our emotions, our subconscious mind. So we're going to clarify the moon. We're going to see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Taurus, you have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like someone here in the past for you rushed in very quickly. I'm getting an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, an Aries here, possibly another earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So I feel like someone rushed in very quickly. They wanted to be with you. They wanted to have some sort of new beginning with you. And you may have felt in the past that this was a person that you really wanted to be with, that you wanted to really give your all to here in the past. And we're going to find out more about this for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Devil. So I feel like in the present moment, this has a lot to do with a particular person, okay? Particular person that you're connected to. I do feel like this is connected to this person that you tried to have some sort of new beginning with. It looks like in the present moment, this person is alone. You could be separated from this person, disconnected in some way, shape, or form. I am getting with the Devil here in the present moment that someone here is confronting their obsessive behavior, their toxic behavior, whatever's been unhealthy, whatever hasn't been in balance, okay, with the Devil here. And whoever this person is, it looks like they're really thinking about ways to cooperate with you, to work with you, to get back to this place of having a very harmonious connection or relationship. We're going to talk more about this in a moment. In the near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and you have the Nine of Swords. So it looks like for you in the near future, there is some sort of offer of love that's coming in for you, okay? And this could be from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone who has a sun, moon, or rising in that area of their chart. This is definitely someone who's coming towards you in the near future to try to work things out in order to bring things back into balance. But the reason why an offer here may not be developing or why it may not be moving forward is because someone here is very worried. Okay. And there's the moon again, right? And the moon's a crescent moon this time instead of full. So it's like something here in the near future is leading up to something with the crescent moon. But there's also this fear and worry about the direction, okay, of where it's going or how it's moving forward. And we're going to talk more about that and see how that ties into everything. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck over the next 6 months, you have the Hermit in reverse. So if you've been in a place, Taurus, where you've been in depression, where you've been in sadness, where you've been in this place of uncertainty, that's all changing over the next 6 months, because for you, and this is very much connected to the lunar eclipse, it takes approximately 6 months for the lunar eclipse to actually manifest, okay, after the date in which it happened. So for us, it happened, I believe, a month ago or so. So it's going to take 6 months for it to manifest. For many of you, you're coming out of this place of hermit mode. You're coming out of this place of overanalyzing things. You're coming out of this place of feeling disconnected from reality. And this could be, going within spiritually. So this is very much connected to a relationship that maybe you've tried to let go of or you tried to disconnect from in some way, shape, or form. So let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification and let's see what is going on for you. Let's clarify the moon. Okay, so the moon is clarified by, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Knight of Wands. So your biggest challenge here for you, Taurus, has a lot to do with determining whether or not this person who's coming into your life is someone that you see yourself moving towards. Okay, is this someone that is going to bring more abundance into your life? Is this someone who's going to bring forth some sort of stability into your life? And there's a big question mark here, right? Because the moon is here. And for many of you over the next 6 months, whether you're single or not, there's someone who's coming in very quickly, very much similar to what happened here in the past. And what Spirit is also telling you with the lunar eclipse in your 7th house is cycles, right? A lot of the times, I'm just going to clarify, a lot of the times when I do a reading, I may say, oh, they're coming back. When I say someone's coming back, it doesn't necessarily mean that that specific person, the same person with the same set of eyes, the same set of hair, the same set of skin color is coming towards you. Sometimes it's the energy, the activity of what you experienced in the past that comes back around to help you to better connect with some sort of lesson here. And that's what, I see happening. Because for many of you, over the next 6 months, whether you've done this already in the past 6 months or in the next 6 months, because lunar eclipse, it doesn't matter if it's 6 months from the lunar eclipse or 6 months before the lunar eclipse. There's something developing within that year because of the nodes in the sky with Rahu and Ketu, right? There's always lessons, and that's what the nodes of the moon are all about. So for you, your lesson has been to be self-reliant, to work on yourself and to elevate yourself to a certain level so that when you do attract someone into your life, you're attracting someone who's on your level, someone who can add to you and not take from you. And I feel like that's a big part of your challenge because whoever this person is that's coming in, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe a fixed sign, Aquarius, Scorpio. I'm getting a Pisces here, a Leo, a Virgo. Whoever this person is that's coming in, it may be challenging for you to make a decision because when this person comes in, they're very passionate. They really like you. They're very attractive, and it's hard to say no to this person. So your biggest challenge here is not to forget the amount of inner work that you've done up until this point to get to where you are. You will have Jupiter entering. I think Jupiter has already entered into your sign in the Western astrology. So you're feeling this abundance right now, and people are going to see you and they're going to say, wow, Taurus is very abundant. I want to be with Taurus. But just like what I said to Leo, and you may have Leo as a moon sign or a rising sign, make sure that whoever you are attracting into your life is somebody who's not coming to leech off of you. It's not someone who's just coming and seeing your abundance and only wants to be with you because of the abundance that you offer, but because this person's coming to add to that abundance that you already have. And that's why the moon is here, because the moon is telling you, look, there's a lot of things that are happening subconsciously that you may not be aware of. Right? And that's why a lot of you are very drawn to going within and looking at things spiritually and wanting readings and being very into that stuff right now because there's big changes that are happening in your life, okay? So that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords in the recent past. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Two of Swords. You have the World and you have the King of Pentacles. So I'm really strongly getting for you in the recent past, something here came to an end. As quick as it started, it came to an end. A lot of you started to become closed off to a particular person because when they started to come towards you, I feel like this person didn't really have a solid reason as to why they wanted to have a new beginning with you. They just saw an opportunity. For some of you, you're really abundant. Like you have a lot of money or you're very prestigious or you do something that creates this abundance around you. And that's why a lot of people are attracted to you and want to be with you. A lot of you had some sort of new beginning here, but it looks like you ended things or this person ended things. A lot of you ended things with this person because they started to become very closed off and inconsistent with you. Tell me more about this new beginning. You have the Seven of Swords, the Justice, and the Four of Wands. Yeah. So somebody here came back in the past. They wanted to set things right with you. There was a lot of issues connected to maybe a third party, family interfering, stuff like that. So there was a lot of this on and off, back and forth here in the past where someone started to close themselves off and it led to some sort of ending here in the past. Now, in the present moment, it looks like there's something toxic, okay, that's popping up with the devil energy. And the devil is usually associated with the 7 deadly sins. So if you don't know what the 7 deadly sins are, then you can check them out online to get a better idea of what the devil represents. That's what's showing up in the present moment here. Let's clarify and find out why. Why is the devil here in the present moment? You have the Page of Swords, you have the Hangman, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So for many of you in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that there's a specific person, okay? And I feel like this is someone from your past, and a lot of you may resonate, you may not. If you don't care about the person from the past, then that's fine. Then maybe it's not your reading. But right now in the present moment, someone here is watching you, okay? Air sign, a Gemini here. I'm getting a Pisces. I'm getting a Scorpio. Taurus, another Taurus, or it could be a Capricorn is really strong. Aquarius is also strong too. So this person's really thinking in the present moment, Taurus, how can I work things out with Taurus? How can I find a way to cooperate and make this work? The problem I'm seeing in the present moment is this person who's been indulging in the 7 deadly sins, in, toxic behavior, toxic energy, they're not really taking action. There's more of daydreaming here in the present moment. There's a lot of this watching, spying, daydreaming, but still wanting to work on this, okay? It's just a matter of this person needing to take action in the present moment. Tell me more about this person for Taurus in the present moment. You have the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and you have the 10 of Cups. So in the present moment, it looks like for you, someone here wants clarity. Someone wants clarity, and I feel like this is your person. They want clarity on whether or not you've made some sort of decision connected to whether or not you see yourself being with this person long-term, because this person right now in the present moment, they're really determined to be with you. They're really determined to make something work here. Okay, that's what it's looking like in the present moment. Now, in the near future, there is an offer, okay, of love that's coming in. There is an offer of, again, this could be a job for some of you. Some of you are contemplating if you should stay in a job in the present moment, if you should stay where you're living right now, if you should move in with someone, if you should not. There's something here about making a decision. And in the near future, the offer comes in that you want. But why does it seem like you're not interested? Or why is this person not interested? Tell me more about the 4 of Cups for Taurus in the near future. You have the Queen of Swords, the Moon, which is a part of your challenge, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So in the near future, it becomes very clear. Okay. In the near future, it becomes very clear because you and this person, there's a meeting, there's a face-to-face conversation. And this is about getting clear on, why are you rejecting me? Why are you acting like you don't want me? Why is it that you only want me, physically? Maybe you only want to be with me to have fun. There's something here about someone wanting more with you in the present moment, but it seems like it's very clear that someone doesn't want that. Okay, because the 4 of Cups is here, and the 4 of Cups is a card of, well, I have tons of options. Why should I choose you? And the other options here are the 3 cups here at the bottom, where this person's kind of like looking at the offer, but not really taking action. And again, that's a common theme that I'm seeing here. So as much as you and this person try to work things out in the near future, there's still this anxiety and fear because either you and this person are not on the same level, and one of you wants more than the other, or you've just worked very hard to get to a level, a position in your life where you're saying, well, if I'm going to let somebody into my life, they need to be just as abundant as me. And that's a common theme that I'm seeing with everyone. That one twin flame is very, abundant, and the other one's kind of codependent on the other. And this is a big thing, especially now, because as we move into the next year, K2 is going to be in Libra, which is going to really affect relationships. And I'm already seeing this happen. Even though we're not in that energy yet, but it's already manifesting. Okay, so the 9 of Swords is clarified by the Temperance. You have the King of Swords and you have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so somebody here in the near future needs time, okay? I feel like this is your person. They need time to even get to your level or even be able to bring forth what you bring forth to the connection. So is there an opportunity for you and this person to work things out? Absolutely, but it is going to take time, a lot of time, okay? This may not even happen until the end of the year for some of you. And this is why a lot of you are coming out of hermit mode. You're coming out of maybe overthinking this connection. Something here doesn't seem done and over with, even though it appears like that. And Taurus, a lot of you may be moving towards new love, but a lot of you may not want new love. You may not even be interested in new love at this time. It's like you're pushing it away. It's like you don't want something serious over the next 6 months, even though someone here wants that, but you feel like they may not be on your level to even accept that. Okay, so let's get some advice. What's the advice? You have the 6 of Wands, the Page of Wands, and you have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. So again, this has a lot to do with success. And I just said that, the 6 of Wands represents success, right? And that's a big, piece of your advice here. The biggest piece of advice here is to keep your options open, okay? You know, the Knight of Wands is someone who keeps their options open. Some of you are already doing this, and if you are, then you're ahead of the game, which is great. Your biggest message here is keep your options open. And again, this could be in regards to love. It can be in regards to where you live, a job. There's something here about keeping your options open, because as you move into this new direction, and it's huge for you because the lunar eclipse is in your 7th house, something here is not working anymore when it comes to relationships, dealing with other people. You have some sort of expectation. That's what Spirit's saying. You have some sort of expectation, and there's nothing wrong with you having that expectation. This is about you really continuing to work on yourself, really continuing to plan and move forward into this new direction. And as you go on your journey, the right people are going to show up, the right circumstances are going to show up, the right people, situations, scenarios are going to show up. It's not something that you have to force. And that's what Spirit's saying over the next 6 months, because something here seems forced, especially by someone here who's super determined to be with you. But I feel like if you're going to be with someone, it's just going to happen organically. It's not going to be something that needs to be forced. So your biggest piece of advice here is to continue on your journey and really continue shining and really continue being lucky, because now it's your time to shine. And this is about you not settling for anything. The Knight of Wands is not settling. The Knight of Wands is very protected with all his or her armor on. And that wand represents moving forward on, you know, your individual path, but at the same time keeping your options open so that you don't find yourself in disappointment. When the right person or situation comes along, you're going to know it, you're going to feel it inside, especially after going within for such a long time with the Hermit in reverse, okay? So Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.